Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. Now, last night when I left my stream, which had 450 odd people, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in myself because I felt I'd let you down. I couldn't quite kill Hagara. I was so stubborn that I believed myself to be able to kill her in destruction form that I didn't spend too much time in demonology, and this really is the spec to do it. So I rested up, I fed myself, I watered myself, and then I came back this morning and I was determined to kill her. So here we go, Raid Boss 101, Hagara the Stormbinder. Now this is a really tricky fight, and it kind of harkened back to me to Canrathad. I had the same sort of feeling. It's a tricky fight indeed. First of all, you saw that I was moving my pet from side to side at the beginning phase. That was to stop it getting struck too much by the focused assault. I want my pet on approximately 40% of its health. And then she'll go into one of two phases, either a lightning phase or a frost phase. You can tell which phase she's going to go into first by the enchantment on her weapon. So if she's got crackling lightning, she's going to start off with a lightning phase like this. And you use your pet as a warlock to create the chain going from the conduit. And it's a little bit more tricky than I made it look there. You really have to line your pet up to the nth degree. And it took a little bit more damage than I wanted to, so I'm just going to feed it a little bit of health. But this is where things get really tough. I want my pet to die. Why? My pet's now gone. I use Imp Swarm. I then use Demonic Gateway to drop threat off me. I use Rebirth to get my pet in instantly, but on passive, I then hit my Metamorphosis, Immolation Aura, Dark Regeneration before that hits the Ice Tomb. Then I physically make my pet attack the tomb and then pop it back to the boss and jump through the gateway to drop the threat off me. Whew. Now, if you didn't get that, don't worry. I'll go through it again when we do this phase. But now it allows me the opportunity to do some DPS on the boss before she transitions into the second of the two phases. This one, really easy indeed. You just have to live by two rules. Don't get hit by the icicles and snow coming down from the ceiling. There's a big ring for you to avoid. And also, don't get hit by the walls. If you get hit by the walls, you'll take about 120k damage. If you get hit by the falling ice, you'll get approximately 40k damage. But although this phase is really easy, and all you have to do is go around destroying the 4 frozen binding crystals, there's a catch. Because all those things that I used on the previous phase, the Dark Regeneration, the Imp Swarm, the Rebirth, I need them off cooldown. So I can't whiz through it really quick. I've got to wait, and I use my Demonic Rebirth debuff as a timer. When that hits approximately 20 to 15 seconds, then I'll kill and force the transition into the next phase. That's the timer, approximately 15 seconds. So again, my pet's on around about 40% of the health, and this time I want the focused assault to kill it. So once more, I'll go through the really tricky bit of this. And this is why you've got to do this fight in Demonology. It's so much tougher in the others. So here comes Focused Assault. My pet dies. Now then, Imp Swarm comes out. Go through the gateway to drop your threat. And therefore, Hagara will go towards the imps and not you. Instantly summon your pet back in. Change to Metamorphosis. Make sure you put your Immolation Aura up and Dark Regeneration all at the same time, and then you physically make your pet attack the ice block. In the ice block, you're taking 5% damage of your maximum health every second. So it's going to hurt. It's got to be done quickly, and you need Hagara away from you to allow your pet the time to knock it down before it gets attacked itself. So that's 2 phases down. Now, I personally prefer to go through ice, 1 lightning, and then another ice. For obvious reasons, the ice phase is really easy. But I had the trickier start. The lightning, then an easy ice, and now another tricky lightning, because we're getting down to the arse end of the fight. But I can't whiz through this, and I'm taking lots of damage. I'm getting the stacking debuff off me, which is going to stack to 20, so I am taking decent amounts of damage, but I can't burn through because I need my abilities off their cooldown. The Imp Swarm, Dark Regeneration, and Demonic Rebirth. So I'm just trying to line up for the third one. A little bit trickier, but it goes through. But now I've got 30 seconds, and I've got to burn off about 15. So I pop a few cooldowns, damage mitigation cooldowns, and I'm just wasting a little bit of time topping up my pet. I think get a little bit excited and maybe hit escape there. And now we're on 15 seconds, complete it. Force the transition, but I'm in bad shape for health. Pet's okay because I want it to get crushed, but I need to get my health levels up. Otherwise, when I go into the Icy Tomb, I could easily die. It's going to be tricky. So instead of doing the DPS that I want to, I'm forced to throw things like Mortal Coil, Drain Life, stuff like that to get my health up. Pet dies, Imp's out, through the gateway, Pet back out, Metamorphosis, Dark Regeneration, Immolation Aura, make your pet hit the Icy Tomb. Now, because of the amount of times I've been trying on this fight, I mean, I did about, honest to goodness, 4 to 5 hours. I think I did 2 hours on my stream last night trying to do it. I did 3 attempts a couple of nights ago, and it took me a good couple of hours today. So a good 4.5 hours. So I was getting really twitchy here. I don't know why I'm firing off Shadow Bolts. I should have just been battering it with my Soul Fires. And I actually make her go into another transition, and she should have died. I should have killed her there and then. But it's not to panic, because first of all, it's the easy one. It's the ice one. All I've got to do is not be stupid and get hit by the ice falling from the ceiling and also the wall. Yeah, guess what happens? Now then, luckily, because she's on such a small amount of health, I don't have to take my time with this phase. I don't have to wait for my cooldowns to drop. And you can just dip under the walls so they don't hit you. Yeah, if you dip into the zone that she's in, you'll take about 50k damage. But I'd rather take 50k damage than 120k damage. So I'm just going through this at a decent pace, using my healing abilities to get my health up. Here's the final one. I can kill it without having to wait for about 15 seconds. And then this happens. I nearly throw it away. I get hit by the wall. I hadn't dipped enough. And then I go stand in the falling ice and get hit. Oh my goodness me. Seriously. It's just as well she was on such low health, because I could have slapped myself across the face. And there we go. Hagara solo raid boss 101 warlock kill. It's a toughie. Don't do it if you haven't got patience, because it will try you to your limit. It's tricky, but oh so satisfying when you get it done. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and also twitch.tv/Heel vs Babyface for live streaming. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.